Hey there friends, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing our budget with me for our upcoming paycheck. So grab your favorite drink or snack, cozy up, and let's get to budgeting. Hey guys, and welcome back again. As you probably noticed, well, some of you, this video is going to be a little bit different. We are not doing a cash unstuffing this week because I don't have anything to unstuff. I was late filming last week, and so I just don't have anything to unstuff again. I unstuffed it all in last week's video, which I don't even know if it's going to get posted because there's no audio. My mic wasn't on the whole time. I've done a voiceover before, but this has just been like a crazy week, and I don't know if I had it in me. You know what? If you guys are watching this and that video came out, then I guess I did have it in me. But if it didn't, then I guess I didn't have it in me. You know what I mean? Anyway, it has been very chaotic. I am bulk filming, so this is the 3rd video I've filmed today. I still have 1 more to film, and they're going to go out over the next like 10 days because I have to fly up to Michigan tomorrow morning to be with my parents. Last minute thing, and my dad is in the hospital, and so that is what is going on. Trying to stay calm about it, so this is actually helping for me to film. When I first started, I was like kind of crying when I first started filming, but now I'm like an hour and a half in and I'm feeling a little bit better with just something else to focus on. And that was my main reason for sitting down to film today, because I did not want to do it. But I also wanted to give myself something to do on the plane, something to focus on the plane. Like I'm going to bring my laptop and work on editing, and that'll just help me to focus. So that's my goal. That's my plan. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to get right into the budget with me portion of the video. This is the only portion of the video. If you all are new, this budgeting template is available in my Etsy shop. And it is linked in the description box below, as well as you can see all of my savings challenges and my placeholders and other digital downloads that are available there. So starting off with my wallet. So I don't really know what this week is going to be like. Oh, by the way, that's the wrong pay date. So let me erase that. This is for June the 6th. And we have $520. Groceries, I've already paid the bills also, by the way, if you're new. I do not cash stuff for bills. The only bill that I cash stuff for is my health insurance premium. All right, so in my wallet, we're going to do, let's see, groceries, I'm going to put 80. Dining out, I'm going to put 50. These are different amounts than normal because we're going to be gone. I'm going to do my usual 10 in fun money, usual 10 miscellaneous, usual 10 in my husband's fun money. So I do have my Michigan envelope that I'm going to be pulling from. There's $400 in there. I am going to be pulling from that mainly because I'm not going to be able to work next week. I Instacart, that's my side hustle. And I usually make between $300 and $400 working about 15 hours. And I'm not going to be able to do that where my parents live. It's very, they live in a small town, I guess is what you could say. And Instacart does not do well there. So I'm not going to be working. Also, I'm not going to be working, like, period, while I'm there. I'm not taking my work phone either. My mother-in-law is going to cover that. That's my other job, as I work part-time for my in-laws' family business. So anyway, I'm not working next week and I need some type of income. So I'm probably going to pull that from my Michigan envelope. Anyway, so that is it for my wallet. So let's add that up. We have 80 plus 50, that's 130, 10, 20, another 30. So that's 160. Grab my calculator. We started with 520. We're going to take away 160. That leaves us with 360. We'll write that here. All right. Now in last week's cash stuffing, we completed 3 savings challenges, which was really exciting to all happen at once. So we got to put some extra money into our high priority binder, which was wonderful. So my emergency fund is now at $9,160. We're going to add 20 to that today. That'll bring it up to $91.80. The pups emergency fund got 100 last week from my savings challenges, and so it's up to $560. We'll add another 20. That'll bring it up to $580. Okay, then we've got health, which is at 200. We'll add 50 this week. That'll give it $250. My premium is $480. Today is, I am recording on the 6th. You guys won't see this for a few days. But this is for my July premium. So I'll just need to pay this by the end of June. So to have already half of the money in there, basically, that's good. Car repairs has 140. We're going to put 10. That'll bring it up to 150. And then Michigan has 400. Let's see if we can do 50 in here. See if we can make that work. That will give us 450. All right, so let's add up all of this. So we have 20, 40, 90, 100, 150. So the 360 minus 150 is 210. What we have left to work with going forward. A little bit less than I normally have, but it's an off week, so that's all right. So let's grab my short-term binder. All right, getting into my short-term binder starts with my pups envelope. They have 100. I'm gonna go ahead and only put like $20 in there this week. Usually I would put a lot more, but we just bought both of their foods. They've both had their meds shipped already, paid for. Hopefully this week is a week where I don't have too many expenses, so related to them. So that'll bring it up to 120. We've got household. That's sitting at 30. We'll add its usual 10. Bring it up to 40. Costco has 70, and I'm not planning to go there this week. But I know I'm probably going to need to go when I get back. So let's see. You know what? No, I'm just going to put 10 in there. That'll bring it up to 80. That's good for now. I have so much food in my house. Beauty is at 40. We'll put 10 in there as well. That'll bring it up to 50. And then toiletries, we always add 5, and that's been working out just fine for us because we're trying to do Project Pan, so a low to no buy on toiletries. So that's going to put us at 30. All right. So for my short-term binder, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55. Okay. So we had 210 left. We're going to subtract 55, which means we have 155 going forward. All right. So we'll grab my next binder. All right, so next is my low priority binder. We just have 4 categories in here, starting off with coffee. And that is going to get its normal 5. And this is for supplies for our coffee. It has 25 currently, so the 5 we're adding will bring it to 30. Entertainment has 40. We're going to add its usual 10. That'll bring it up to 50. Shopping, which I've also been using as my Busy Girl Budgets envelope for my supplies for my Etsy shop. That is at 50. Let's go ahead and put 20 in there. So that'll bring it up to 70. And then gifts, that's at 5. Let's go ahead and put 10 in there. So that'll be at 15. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45 going into this binder. We're going to subtract 45, which means we have 110 left to put into our savings challenge binder. All right, let's grab that. let's see what we can do in here. We'll see if we're able to stuff everything or not. Hopefully we can put something everywhere. So the Soar and High challenge, each icon is worth $20. So let's go ahead and do that. That is going to bring us to 40. I'm going to keep track over here. Yes, you guys can see. We're going to take away 20. Okay. Next up is my Boot Scootin' Challenge. So this is newly added to my binder. And each of these icons is worth $5. This is available in my shop. The total challenge is worth $50. Let's go ahead and add 5 to start with. We can always revisit that. Made in the 90s. Okay, this one is worth 30. I think we'll be able to. I think we can do it. Okay, 30 in there. And that is going to bring us up to 60 because I stuffed this last week as well. Catch 'em all. Let's subtract that over here. 30. Catch 'em all is going to have each challenge is each Pokeball is worth 5. So let's go ahead and color in. Well, hold on. Before I say that, there's one other challenge I have to stuff monthly, my monthly challenge, and we're in August. So I have $55 left before I stuff this challenge. If we want to do the 45, then I have $10 after the 45 to put into this envelope. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do 10 in there, and that'll bring us up to 110. And then we can stuff the 45 in my August challenge, which will bring us up to 95. Okay, all right, because 45 and then 10 to the Pokemon challenge. Yes, correct. All right, so let's add this up one more time and make sure. So we've got 20, 50, 60, 110. Correct. All right, let's add up all these numbers over here in black or in green. Sorry, I meant to write that in green too. And see what we have. So 160 for my wallet, 150 for my high priority binder, 55 in my short-term binder, 45 in my low priority binder, and 110 in my savings challenges for a total of 520. So that is correct. Everything adds up. Wonderful. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you guys haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a dolphin emoji in the comments if you guys made it to the end. And I'll drop that at the beginning as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here and being supportive and your orders on Etsy. Like, I super, super appreciate it. I can't believe that like over almost 3,000 of you guys, we're almost 3,000, want to watch my videos. So that is very cool. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you, and we will catch you guys in our next one. Bye.